Hi, everybody. I'm Ellen. I'm coming to you from V2. This is a teen program in North Georgia. We do a lot with mindfulness, and today we're going to hop right into a mindful activity. So I'm really excited to get to share with you the 3-2-1 grounding activity that we do with our youth. We talk a lot about emotions when they're here, and particularly with the feelings of stress, overwhelm, or anxiety. This is a great one if you are feeling anxious or stressed. But guess what? You don't have to feel a big feeling to do this activity. You can do it anytime. Okay. So this is our 3-2-1 grounding activity. It's going to be 3 things we can see, 2 things we can hear, 1 thing we can touch. Okay. So let's begin. First, I want you to find yourself in a comfortable spot. You are going to have your eyes open for this activity. And you can use items on my screen or you can use items in your environment. Okay. So I'm going to walk you through this. This is a grounding activity, meaning when we feel overwhelmed, we feel disconnected from the present moment, we're kind of bringing ourselves back to earth, bringing ourselves back to the ground, back to where we are right now in the present moment, using our senses. So let's begin. I want you to find an object near you in your environment, and I want you to use your eyes, your sense of sight, and just notice it. I like to say, notice it with all your might. So you're looking at one specific object right now, looking at it as though you've never seen it before, with curiosity, noticing the color, the shape, any other features that you find interesting. Now shift your attention to a different object. You don't even have to move. Just look around and find something else, something different from the first object. Same practice. You're going to notice it with all your might. Noticing the color, the shape, and anything else that you might find interesting. Now shift your attention to a third object, different from the first 2, and notice it with all your might. I want you to notice it like you've never seen anything like that before in your life, with curiosity and interest. Notice the color, the shape, and any other thing that you might find interesting about it. All right, that was 3 things we can see. Let's shift to a different sense. We're now going to think of 2 things that we can hear. So using our ears, I want you to just in your environment around you, find a certain noise and isolate that. So it might be the sound of the cars passing outside, could be the sound of the wind or the fan going, but find one specific sound and notice it with all your might. Let's do it. You might notice other sounds compete for your attention, distract. That's okay. If you get distracted, just bring yourself back to that sound. Awesome. Now, this one can be difficult for folks. I want you to find a different sound. So if you were listening to the cars outside, maybe now you're listening to the fan or vice versa. Whatever it is, find a different sound, isolate that in your mind, and listen to it with all your might. Again, if you get distracted, no big deal. Just bring your attention back to that sound. Let's go. All right, now we're going to use one more sense, and we're going to use our sense of touch. So I want you to find something nearby, not another person. It could be suggestions, your pants, or it could be the hem of your shirt, could be the carpet if you're sitting down, it could be your cell phone, just the outside case, whatever it is, something near you that you can just reach out and gently touch, and you can feel it in your hands. Notice with all your might the sensation of touching that object. Notice the temperature of the object, the texture, if it's pleasant or unpleasant. And just notice with curiosity what it feels like to run your hand over that particular item. All right, guys, how was that? That was our 3-2-1 exercise. Now, I will tell you that out and about, you will see other folks do a 5-4-3-2-1. They use all 5 senses. That is great. And if you'd rather do that, go for it. 5 things you see, 4 things you hear, et cetera, all the way through taste. We like to do 3-2-1. We think it's more accessible and it's easier to remember, especially if you're feeling really overwhelmed, just 3-2-1, okay? So let me know in the comments how you like that. And I hope to see you back in future videos, and hopefully you're feeling more grounded now. See you later.